And we here, man. We are live. Welcome to the latest edition, Tuesday edition of Wake and Pack. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody good. And honestly, man, I mean, I like today how we. Hey, shout out to Zane Strong. Out there setting the tone, bro, per usual. But what I really like about today is I had I had a good amount of likes before I even started the video, man. So thank you guys for coming through, hitting the like button up, and let's get this thing started, man. Let's see who we got in the building, man. Of course, my boy Zane Strong, mahalo, man. Hey, another day, another dollar, definitely, bro. Go out there, grind up, get that money. Hey, that outfit you wanted, you want to take your girl out, your kids, hey, baby needs shoes, bills due, hey, something always got to get paid, y'all. So, you know, go out there and grind up, y'all. So shout out to my boy Zane. And then again, like clockwork, my boy Zane, man, like, all right, so let me tell y'all. Zane is always ahead of the game because my thumbnail obviously is The Fumble by Jordan Love, which we're gonna talk about. But there's three things that I seen in his last game, the Bears game that we won, that if we would have played a better team, we would have lost. And three things that we cannot do. Now again, during the season, if you pay attention to my thumbnails, it was always don't ignore the good. Why? Because we got another week to survive. We still got a chance to fight for the tournament and we can improve. At this point, we got to be a little bit stricter on our expectations. Now, again, we are playing with house money, but, it's easy and safe to say it can. They are the youngest team in the NFL, but I wouldn't call them rookies anymore. They had a whole slate, a whole 17 games to get a feel for the game, but Rich need to get the special teams locked in. Seems like we miss a kick every game. Yeah, bro, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. If there is one part of this team where I am like, it didn't start off this way because he started off on fire, but something is going on with special teams, man. So shout out to you, Zane, for saying that because the thumbnail is the fumble. That's one thing I wanted to talk about, that we cannot do that kind of stuff. Number two, that debacle at the end of the half left a very bad, nasty taste in my mouth, almost to the point of a Kevin King. Remember that Kevin King shit at the end of the half in the NFC Championship? Now, this game was not as big and was not as important. I mean, it was just as important because it got us into the dance, but, that's got to change. So we got the fumble by J Love, the mishap at the half where we missed out on some points. And then number three, as Zane said, special teams, bro. It's getting to the point where it's feeling like Mason again, man, where, I got to damn near hold my breath or walk away from the TV when this motherfucker kick, man. I don't know what's going on, There's something wrong with the operation for sure. There was a high snap on his last missed one. Probably his last two missed one, it was high snaps, but we need to get this shit together, bro. And I really feel that even LaFleur lost a little confidence in the kicking because that's why the fuck we had the debacle at halftime. He wasn't sure if he should let the kid kick from there. He tried to get extra yards. There's 19 seconds left. He tried to get more. 12 seconds left. He tried to get more. Bro, kick the fucking field goal. All right? So you on point about that, my boy Zane, per usual. My boy Pronto in the building. What the fuck is up, bro? What's good with you, man? Hey, we chilling, on the Tuesday talking about the Packers, man. You already know what we do up over here. Hey, my boy David's in the building, man. Shout out to Mississippi. Niehoff, that is. Hey, don't say it wrong. My nigga Freddie Roper done came through today. What's up with you, bro? Shout out to whole Georgia, man. Hey, it's all good. Just take a listen in, John. You driving? Where you going, bro? But I'm glad you came through and made it. Oh, hell yeah. Well, shit. I don't know if you know, Ernie, but, we do a lot of these lives lately, and I like them. But normally, in my regular-based videos, I start them off like, what the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Packer backer, too, from the West Coast, too, where we won our first Super Bowl at the Coliseum. I done been at that Coliseum so many times for Packers games and USC games, all kind of stuff. So That hit home, and that shows that you got some home away from homes. I know we own Chicago, Illinois, even Champaign, Illinois. I know that Jerry's World, AT&T Stadium in Dallas is Lambeau South. So we got a few home away from homes, but Cali is a home away from home for the Packers to me because that's where they won the first goddamn Super Bowl at in my motherfucking hometown. Okay, so let's have some discourse, y'all. Out of the three things I mentioned, what will be more important? What will we need to nip in the bud? What will we need to pluck away in order for us to have a successful playoff game, man? First of all, we'll talk about this Jordan Love fumble. So, first, I'm going to acknowledge and tell you guys, motherfuckers just like to look at the end of the story or like the end of the play. What happened? Oh my God, Love fumbled. What the fuck is he doing? All right, now, he didn't have to fumble, right? He could have slid a little better, but what does that take? It takes practice, as much as Jordan Love has done this year for us, as much as he helped us, as much as he's looked so good and we know that he's a future, the kid still got to improve on some things. And, he's not a run first quarterback, which is good. And I don't want him to be a run first quarterback. I don't want him to be like a Lamar or Jalen Hurts, kind of like not even like a Russell Wilson, but what he can do is learn from them. I said from the jump, the first few times I seen J Love take off, he just looks a little awkward. He's running a little weird. He's just not used to it, so maybe, not if it's, too late this year. We don't want to be mixing in too much stuff right now at this time, but we're going to have to, they get professional baseball players coming in offseason to teach dudes how to slide down without getting hurt. A lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's something he could get help with. But let's think about it. It ain't just a car crash. Something happened before the car crash. He didn't just, oh, nobody's open, let me run and I fumble. Jordan Love, I ain't gonna mention the names, but the receiver, there was a miscommunication with the receiver. They ran the wrong route. So once J Love see he ran the wrong route, he's like, oh shit, now I gotta take off because he all over the place, and this happens in football. But that's what led to the fumble. Now the fumble is his own entity, but first of all, it happened because of receiver with the communication, and we were at home. So it can't be the crowd noise. Motherfuckers just got to focus more. So that's number one. Number two, J Love needs to work on this very good in the offseason. Turn into a runner. He's still a quarterback when he's running the ball. Again, it's Lamar Jackson. But when Lamar Jackson tucks that thing, he turns into a running back. When Vic would tuck it, he would turn into a running back. Jalen Hurts, they turn into a different runner. Love, you're running too high. Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, they don't get even hurt that often because they know how to fall. You got to start learning how to fall. Low gravity, Jordan. You're running too high when you got that ball. Protect that shit. That could be a critical. What do the Packers always have in important playoff games? Normally, Aaron Jones is the culprit. Fumbling, bro. We cannot turn the ball over. And if this was a better team, you guys, I don't know if we would have got out of there with a victory. Shout out and kudos again to Joe Barry. Okay. No touchdowns were scored, people. This Bears team, they went the last two games, they scored 30. Bro, when you come off of 2 games scoring 30, it kind of feel like you're going to do it again. Bro, they came to Lambeau and got a donut as far as touchdowns, So that's what happened. Miscommunication with the receiver. Love takes off and runs. Love just needs to, only way you get better is if you do it more. We need to do, again, we ain't going to turn him into Lamar Jackson or even Russell Wilson, but he needs to learn how to run with that rock. Remember Aaron Rodgers, especially young Aaron Rodgers. He was good for 50 to 60 yards on the ground running, bro, on top of his magnificent passing. So J Love got the body. He got the measurables. He got the speed. We just got to work on him being comfortable with running the ball. He has to turn into a runner. He's still in quarterback mode when he's, and that's how they snatch the ball from him. And then again, bro, you got to get down. You got to get down. Get down ahead of time. If you're a yard short, oh, well, just get down, bro. We don't want to get you hurt, and we don't want the fumbles to happen. So that's that. We got to take care of the ball. Number one thing in the playoffs, take care of the ball. No turnovers, I think we'll be okay. But if we start turning the ball over, similar shit like that, it takes the air, takes the energy, away from the team, and we're gonna be on the road, so that kind of shit can't happen. Okay, halftime debacle. Before we get into that, let me holler at a couple of more of my people, man. Hey, I watched them too, bro. You know, and I got them rings. Shout out to Bart Starr, man. Definitely, definitely. And well, Zane, you know, we got other days in this week. You know, Aaron Jones might have been my thumbnail tomorrow talking about something. Don't ignore the good, you know, because that does happen sometimes. LaFleur, we got a good thing going, and he'll just ignore Aaron Jones for a half or a quarter and a half. Like, nah, we need this kid having the ball. He ain't a kid no more, but he is, you know, the offense still. No matter all these good receivers we have around, these tight ends we have around, offensive line playing better, offensive line playing a lot better, actually. You know, Aaron Jones, man. Hey, Pronto P, he will learn from it. What's the only way to learn, Pronto P? Is to go through it, you know? I ain't getting punked no more, but, you know, growing up, Inglewood, you know, it's a melting pot of young men would trying to be masculine, you know? It took me a couple times a motherfucker punked me, you know, before I realized, like, oh, I ain't getting punked no more. Because sometimes you get punked, you don't even know you punked. Motherfucker walk up to you, say this, that, and the third, and you kind of surprised he said it, and then he just walks off because you don't say nothing. He walking off like, yeah, I just punked that nigga. I just told him this and that. He just sat there, froze up. You know, after 2 times of that happening, I was waiting on the next nigga to run up on me. So of course, all J Love got to do is do it more so he could get more comfortable with it. But he looks a little awkward sometimes when he takes off and runs, bro. No, you are now a running back when you take off. Protect yourself, get on the ground, but hold on to that rock, man. That is the most important thing. No turnover, especially in the playoffs. Hey, bro, David, show me my opponents on Friday, and that's my number one point. Dave, this game now, if you've seen how they played the last game, if our guys, bro, we got 5 sacks, man. LVN, Heavy D, Rashawn, who else got in there? Carl Brooks, you know, if we could get that kind of cooking, we ain't even mentioned Kenny Clark. You know, if we could get them guys, TJ Slayton, you know, if we could get them guys mixing it up in a fresh rotation, all of them fresh and rushing the quarterback like they did last week, albeit it is the Bears compared to Dallas, who's Dallas probably been one of the best teams in the NFL all year. You know, we all hate to admit it. Definitely miscommunication. A receiver, somebody did something wrong, which Lord love in and say, oh shit, let me do this now. Good job in a panic situation to actually go and take off and get the yards, but you gotta finish it. It don't matter if you take off, if you're gonna fumble with the ball. Cover that rock up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be greedy. And you know, again, he was in the middle of the field, but get to that sideline, man. Put the rock on the hand that's closer to the sideline. So if there is a fumble, it's a better chance. Everybody know that as a ball carrier. Whenever you run up the sideline, you change the ball to the, you know, so motherfuckers can't strip it and put it in the field of play. So, you know, get to that sideline, J Love, stay low, you know, and you know, live for the next down. Oh yeah, definitely. He is fast, bro. He's got all the measurables, man. He's got all the measurables. Love Jones. I 100% agree with you, bro. He just looks like, again, he's not a running quarterback, so he don't have to do it that often, you know. But I think he got the skill set where we could at least twice a game. Let's give him RPO. Let's, you know, even, you know, off schedule, he's gonna, you know, end up having to run. There's even times where he's bouncing back there too long. Nobody's getting open. You got a lane, bro. Take off, you know. So that will be another element that could be, you know, added to his game. But you know, we doing good for ourselves right now with how he's looking, you know. Shout out to TR, man, the OG. What's up with you, TR? Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody good. Definitely. And that is true. That is true. First, people wasn't worried about him, so they got to stack the box. But now, each week, now, one thing is growth, right? a guy has a season. He has a whole off season where we don't see what the hell he's doing other than some clips. He comes back the next season, looks great. He's like, what did he do in the off season? Well, now we're looking at J Love. What did he do in season? Every game, it seems like he's gotten better at something. You know, he looks way more comfortable in the pocket. He has the presence, like he has full command. He has full command of making checks. Hey, get over here. You need to do. He's got it. He's got it all, man. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, special teams, man. Special teams, man. That's you know, I have to admit that's one of my worries, man. I don't know what's going on with the whole operation, but again, with Carlson, you know, I know Devontae's not a kicker, but there was times where people, oh my God, Devontae, get rid of him, you know, and also Carlson's brother, Daniel Carlson, plays for the Raiders, All Pro or Pro Bowl kicker now, but his first team it didn't go so well. He got released to some shit. You know, so you know, there's always trials and tribulations, and this is still he's still a rookie. You know, he needs a rookie kicker, so it's a whole nother monster. So I'm not saying get rid of the guy. You know, I'm not like that, but we do need to flirt with a little, you know, just a little signing, just to fuck with him. Sign some kicker who, you know, some journeyman. You know, just sign, not Mason. Don't bring Mason back, please. Okay, but just sign somebody to let Carlson know, like, all right, bro, this job ain't yours. You know, you came in, started something crazy like 17 for 17, 18 for 18. I was amazed. I was sold. And then the bullshit just started happening. So to see in the beginning how on fire he was shows that he can get the job done. And it shows that he's a decent kicker. You don't go 17 for 17, 18 for 18 to open up a season, your rookie season, and not be a good kicker. So I think he's a good kicker. We just got to figure some shit out. You know, the snap be too high. Do he need to step back more? He's 6'5". It ain't like he's, you know, one of these other kickers. He's a big kid. So we need to really figure that out. Hopefully Rich is just Rich. This is why we got you. Rich, assistant head coach you. You know, you are the special teams guru supposed to be. Come on, Rich. This is where you need to shine at, Rich. But honestly, playoff time, let's be honest, you guys. The defense has shined in playoff time the last time I seen them. When they did that against San Francisco, you know, let's not remember that game too much, but that was a defensive clinic. You know, this Dallas team is like leading the league in so many offensive statistics. So if we are to go in there and Joe Barry to cook something up and put them under average and we go in there and win that game, man, again, Joe Barry, when you got quarterbacks who ain't supposed to be starting, when you got backups in there against Joe Barry, I don't know, he loses his mind, okay? But when it's actually a real starter, you know, a person who starts for their team every week, somebody we're familiar with, Joe Barry does good against Matt Stafford all the time. Joe Barry does good against Dak. Joe Barry does good against Russell Wilson. You know, these is top players. You know, again, he stinks, you know, when it comes to backups and other stuff like that. And journeyman quarterback and just, you know, regular average quarterbacks. But it seems like Barry is up for the challenge when he has these big challenges, man. You know, even the NFC Championship thing, that Kevin King shit, that was totally on Kevin King. I mean, the play was the play. He just didn't deliver. He should not have been that far from him. Now, that's a time we could have used the Joe Barry special, you know, have him 20 yards back. But that time, I don't know what the fuck happened. Definitely, I like that, and I still like the intensity. He's still Quay though. He's a goon out there. He is not about to let nothing slide. So I do like that. We need more of those players. Him and Heavy D, man, them Georgia boys, like my boy Freddie Roper was telling me about when they first got drafted. They some dogs, man. And you seen when that shit happened when last year when they pushed a coach or something, when Quay pushed one of the strength and conditioning trainers from the other team. Heavy D was right behind Quay, like, yeah, what's up, nigga? Hey, we need that. We need these kids fighting for each other, you know? Hey, if somebody do something to Valentine or Jair, I'm sure Valentine gonna run up and, you know, that's just football. That's protecting your brother, you know? I'm sure if J Love takes a bad hit, everybody's gonna run and protect him and take care of him. Yeah, Ernie, TR is the man. John Bainon is the man, too. Hey, John, tell him hit that like button, man. Hey, one thing I do love, before I even came in this stream, people was hitting the like button. So if you guys continue to do that, I would really appreciate it. And that shit's free as hell. Yeah, something going on, David. I don't know if he's going through something. He broke up with his girl or something going on at the house. Again, he has all the measurables. Great career at Alabama, I think. Or I could be wrong. But brother, is a good player. He outkicked his brother against Vegas when we played him. So, something is wrong, but I think we have something in him. Okay. So something is wrong. And for us to have Rich Bisaccia, when we got him from the Raiders, he was an interim head coach, but he was the special teams coach. That is supposed to be what he is great at, y'all. So he needs to take care of this game. We do not need any extra issues. It's hard enough, man. Dallas, one of the best teams. It's hard enough what we got to go out there and do. We cannot have, number one, the refs against us. And sorry to say, y'all, Dallas, they're undefeated at home. Seem like the refs love them. Seem like the refs love, giving the flags to Dallas, hyping that crowd up, bro. They've been amazing this year. They really came in and did their thing this year. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Dak Prescott. There's been a lot of talk. You can't get it done. And, bro, you got it done, bro. And you got it done on a high level. Jay Love is right behind you, though, in his first year. How about that, you guys? Jay Love, bro, I'm not going to talk about Jordan Love. Today, I'm criticizing Jordan Love. I'm known to be nice and back up my players and don't like talking bad about our players. But Jay Love, you got to take care of that ball. You cannot do that. And Jay Love, and it's coaching too. But Jordan Love, in that huddle, it has to be said. I know it's an unwritten law, but sometimes as a player, you just forget shit. There's times where down in distance and there's enough time on the clock and I'm the player, I catch the ball. I'm so my instinct is to always fight and try to get more yards. So I kind of seen Kraft when he took the ball in, he kind of had the hesitation, like, oh shit, I'm supposed to get out of bounds, but it was too late. But that's why you nail it into their heads before the play. Matt needs to be in Jordan's ear, like, hey, tell everybody, tell everybody, whoever catches it, run out of bounds. When you hear that right before a play, no matter what you do, you can't be wrong because you're doing exactly what they said. You know what I'm saying? And they just didn't get it. That's why we need. And then again, we're at home, man. No crowd noise. That would be hell when the crowd is going nuts. So we need to take care of that. So again, 3 things we need to take care of. Special teams for sure. All phases of it, other than returning. But take care of the ball. And this game gonna be won in the trenches, man. This game gonna be won in the trenches. Hey, I ain't missing this either. Hey, man, I made it a point this year. I used to, oh, man, they getting paid. They getting their money. I'm going to go get my money, too. If I happen to not be doing nothing, if I happen to be off, then I'll watch the game. Now, shit, all year, and it feel good, and when you control your own work schedule pretty much, you can kind of will and deal. But, I done caught every game this year, beginning to end, albeit inebriated, albeit high as hell, drunk as hell, but I watched the replay still. Hell yeah! Shout out to my nigga Fred. Auburn. I knew it was one of them. Thank you, Dave. See, hey, here on at 420 HPOV Boulevard, we get instant news, man. That's why I need y'all, bro. When I'm saying something, if I'm wrong, if I'm a little off, boom, throw in the correction. We all in this together, man. Shout out to my boy Dave. Hello, Brandy. Good morning. Yeah. Amongst other things, again, I don't know what's going on. Brandy, how do you start so hot, though? How do you start so hot and then just start tripping out of nowhere? We got to figure this out. And Brandy, your boy Brooks, man, quietly had him a very productive game, bro. Shout out to Carl Brooks, man. We need to see more of him. We love TJ Slayton. We love Heavy D, Devontae Wyatt, but can we get some more Brooks in there? Constant pressure, got an incredible sack, and then again, hey, Goot gotta go. He should not be finding these kids making this kind of impact this early. I got stuck in a little rut with Packers drafting because we got the Rashawn Garys, the LVNs, we got some I call them project players. Hey, ceiling is very high, but it's gonna take a year or two or three. You know, with Rashawn. With Rashawn, we had the luxury of having the Smith brothers at the time. Zadarius and Preston came in that year, I think his rookie year, and they both played like 80% some of the snaps. So Sean didn't get a lot of snaps. Then he just ended up coming along. LVN is coming along a little faster than Rashawn. And I think his second year, I think LVN next year, I ain't gonna get to getting crazy, but I think he could have an 8-sack year, bro, next year. 8 sacks. He's a hog. He's always around. He got some good pass rush moves, and he has great pursuit. Okay, so hey, everybody hit that like button. You know, I got the device, man. Hey, I done passed it to John, and I done gave it to Milto, man. They know exactly who hitting the like button. You know, hey, we got a lot of closet watchers in here. Hey, man, if you log on every day and you watch it and you like what I'm doing, that's going to keep me going. So hit the like button. If motherfuckers ain't hitting the like button, I don't know if y'all even like shit. So hit the button for your boy so we could continue this on. Shout out to you, Blake. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that can be improved. Again, no matter how amazing, you know, he's been, you know, there's still a lot of things he can improve. And one of them is his just handling of the ball, you know, period. You know, whether it's his handoffs, again, AJ Dillon is the culprit of a lot of those kind of. AJ Dillon even ran the wrong goddamn way one time, and I love looking crazy. But you know, just crispness, you know, and that takes work with Myers too. That has a lot to do with him. Hey, how you get it, how you receive it, and you know, people keep calling me and shit. Yeah, but yeah, he gotta change that up. Aaron, I mean, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers. He was whoo, his handoffs. You wouldn't know if motherfucker got the ball. You wouldn't know if he still had it behind him. You know, so J Love could work on that. Yeah. That was a great play. You know, it looked like a freakish play when you're watching it live. You're like, no, why did he do that? We're gonna be on the one, but no. Whenever that other, you know, touched the ball first, you could do that. So that was a real heads up play for him. Heads up, big time play, and he did it with conviction. He did it like he knew what the fuck he was doing. Oh well, I hope everybody's safe over there. Shout out to you too, Mr. Vice President. Hope everybody's safe over there. I know nothing about that kind of weather, you know. Spoiled Californian here, where it's 80 degrees every day. 78, 79. It's all good, bro. Hey, thank you for coming through, John. It's all good. Appreciate you. I know it's in my hand, bro. It's in my hand. Here you go. Hey, hey, I be getting interactive talking to y'all. I'll be forgetting, bro. But yeah, like my boy Dave said, man, this game is the trenches game. Both sides of the ball. Defense. We need you guys to show up defensive line like you did against Chicago. You know, and improve Chicago team getting better. You know, let's not sweep that under the rug. They beat some teams that we couldn't beat. They scored 30 points in a row a couple times. That's any team's wish is to score 30 points every game, and they did it a few times in a row. They done beat other teams by 20. They came into Lambeau and forgot how to play football, man. So that's the thing. Oh shit. Well, you know what, Brandy? It ain't just, you know, obviously Wisconsin, the motherland, but it ain't just, hey, you got Packer fans all over the place, you know. So hopefully we get just a good number. There's always many of them coming in. So I'm still gonna have faith in that. And again, I don't know how the weather report is for the rest of the week, but hopefully, of course, it's Lambeau South. But I have no doubt we're gonna see a lot of green jerseys in there. But I hope that works out well. But again, we got people coming from Cali. We got people in Texas who Packer fans. So you know, it'll work out. It'll work out. And you know, this game, man, is you know, we're gonna learn a lot. And again, let's all keep in mind, people. Let's all keep in mind this: we're playing with house money, man, regardless of what happens. Oh no, don't tell me that. I can't. Hey, I couldn't live. I couldn't live, man. I don't know if I've been in weather under 40. Shit. It get to 40 degrees outside. I start freaking out. Yeah, and most definitely the green jerseys. Those stick out, and I just love the green jerseys in Dallas. Like it's just. So hopefully they show up a lot of them in the green jerseys in the standing area. But we got our work cut out. They really feeling themselves this year. Out of the past 25 something years, this is the closest. This is the best chance that they have. So they're gonna come out firing. But again, our chance, I say, it's even more than a puncher's chance. A puncher's chance just mean, hey, you might get that one shot in and they'll start on them and you just got to take advantage of the rest. No, I think we got more than that. We've competed with the top teams. I mean, whoever's on our schedule, we competed with the top teams. So we have some impressive victories, against Detroit, against Kansas City. Those are playoff teams too. So, we hung in there with them. We didn't get blown out or nothing like that. So I think we definitely got a shot. And unscouted looks. McCarthy gone, obviously it's his best interest. People saying his job might even be on the line. He cannot have the Packers take him out. That's his mind of thinking. He's like, I can't have these guys come in. Dan Quinn, he's like, oh shit. Okay, who do I take out? Do I get rid of Aaron Jones? Which receiver do I dial in on? Is Christian Watson even going to play? What do we do with Reed? What about Kraft? Musgrave is back healthy too. What you gonna do, Dan Quinn? Hey, I'm glad I ain't got to come up with that game plan because we know Jaden Reed gonna eat. We know Bokeem is gonna eat. I bet. Yeah. Nothing against Alaska, but I would totally pick Hawaii over Alaska. I'm a tropical guy. Oh, okay. I thought you was in the motherland. Okay. Well, shit. Hey, shout out to motherfucking Kansas too. They got some good barbecue out here. Like that. So when this happens, is this an all day thing? Do they bring out the snow sweepers and take care of it, or is it just closed for the day? Yeah. Boy. Now, soft tissue issue, man. It's like how much longer you're gonna be out. We ain't seen them. When is the last time we seen Christian? It's been a month. It's been what, 5 games probably? It's time to, hey, we need you, bro. We need you now. Man, if we go in there full strength, man. But then again, another thing, it ain't just about going and being in there full strength. It's about the game plan. Steno, Matt LaFleur, like, what's the game plan, y'all? Like, are we scripting the first 2 drives? Are we scripting the first drive of the first quarter or the first drive of the second half? Like, what are we doing, man? We doing dump offs, check downs. We going over the middle. We going deep. Like, what is we doing? What's the game plan? I think we just got to hit them all over the place. And the Parsons guy, again, it's not like he's a great player, all that, but it's not like he's one of them big, imposing like Khalil Mack type dudes. I think Zach Tom could, he's athletic and then slim enough. He can get with Parsons. Now, the other side is what I'm worried about. If Parsons uses speed, I think he could, get around on Walker, so I am worried about that. But, him and Zach Tom going to battle, man. Zach Tom is a top tackle in the league, okay? According to the PFFs and all that shit, that's all we can go off of, bro. We got us somebody. Goot got to go. Yeah. Yeah, he has to remember that. Hey, and he's from El Paso. So, I'm sure he's gonna have friends and family there. And he's gonna ball out. He is hot right now, Brandy. He's been the hottest player on the team. As much as all these receivers is doing, number one, he opens it up because he opens up the play action. Play action, I mean, it's always useful, but it's way more useful when a motherfucker back there could do some damage. So that's why people do back off a little. And that combined with Wick's great route running, Wick's route running is very good. Underrated route running. I'm telling you, not on Tay's level, obviously, but to be this early, yes. By the time he hit year 3, 4, 5, oh my God. I'm telling you guys, we got some guys. Goot got to go, though. Definitely. And I think it was because Matt LaFleur was scared of special teams. We had ample opportunities to kick a field goal. It was like 27 seconds. Then it was 19. Then it was 12. I'm like, just kick it. I'm like, by the time the kick go in, it'll be 8 seconds left. Like, what more are you trying to do? You know, take your points. You know, this is a must-win situation. We get the ball back at the half. Again, seeing how he's been kicking, you know, he might have been reserved at that moment. Like, I can't have him go out there and kill his confidence. I don't know. But that shit that happened at halftime cannot happen. That was like a 6-point swing or some shit. You know, I forgot what they said, but that was crazy. That cannot happen, and that's totally on coaching, bro. You know, number one, you called one extra play that you shouldn't have called. I would say two. Shit, when it was 17 seconds on the clock, I'm like, just kick it now, bro. He trying to like thread it. Like, what you trying to do? Get closer, or you trying to strike and score, bro? You know, take the points. We get it at halftime. You know, but you know that bullshit happened. And I think it's safe to say that right now, nowadays. You know, Zane, you can say that. You ain't gonna get my channel taken down. I think you know people calm and chilling right now. You know, I ain't on the John Wick today. Yeah, that John Wick was awesome, man. Yes, Brandy, and I would love for some of the off-schedule plays to maybe be a 25-yard run by Jordan Love, 15-yard run by Jordan Love. They're going to be so freaked out from all these receivers we have. Love is going to have some lanes. This has to be a game where Jay Love probably gets the most rushing yards he's ever gotten in a game. Like, this is the playoffs. This is win or go home. It's about unscouted looks too. There, nobody. Dan Quinn is the last thing he's thinking about is Jay Love running the ball. And let me tell you, he's thinking about okay, Aaron Jones and all the other usual suspects that we talk about, Wicks, Reed, and then for Romeo again, with all due respect, and we love him, but for Romeo to be an afterthought at this point in this offense, and we still know how good he is, you got to catch the ball. And you guys, Brandy, Mr. Vice President, Zane Strong, David Niehoff, like, what is a catch nowadays? Listen, bro, I don't give a like they do some dumb shit. Oh, you have to continue and control possession. No, if you caught the ball while you were inbounds, it shouldn't give a goddamn what happens when you get out of bounds. You're out of bounds anyway. If you caught the shit inbounds, as soon as you got out of bounds, you dropped it. As long as you had 2 feet inbounds and caught it, and you get 2 feet out of bounds and then you dropped it, that's some crazy shit. That's that fail Mary shit. That's that. They got to fix it. Who knows what a catch is nowadays? That's crazy. You got all these cameras, you got all this technology, all these stats you do, and y'all still trying to figure out what a catch is, bro. That was a fucking catch by Bo Melton. That was a catch, bro. He had full possession of it the whole time. Even if it's moving, oh, it can't be moving. If it's moving while he's transferring it from hand to hand or it went to it, bro, that was a fucking catch, bro. That was a catch. Anyway, so expect that from the refs at AT&T Stadium. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, it ain't called Lambeau South for no reason, bro. And if history, like, bro, we have been here before. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we've been underdogs going to Dallas in the playoff game. They're feeling high and mighty of themselves. And we go in there and spank that ass, win by a field goal. So, you know, that's why Carlson needs to get his shit and keep his shit together, please, you know. But it's too late to be bringing in, you know, but earlier in the year, because he started fucking up earlier. I'd have brought in a kicker. I'd have brought one in just to let him know, like, hey, man, your ass is on the line, you know. It got to get better. That's the only part of this team that I'm not like 100% confident in. Everything else, if it works right, I'm cool with it. But this special team shit is horrible. That's why we lost against the fucking Niners. And well, I'm actually jealous of you guys now. I wish we had snow out here. I hope so. I hope so. He will be a big help. Not only with just running the ball, but he's sneaky good catching out of the backfield, little check downs and swings. I see AJ Dillon eating a lot. Again, this Dallas team, very opportunistic. One of the top teams in takeaways. You know, they got Parsons. They got the dude leading the league in picks and pick sixes, Bland over there. Again, stacked ass team. DeMarcus Lawrence is an afterthought at this point. They got, you know, they got bodies over there. So, you know, it's gonna be a battle. Yeah, man. We don't know what a catch is. Exactly. Like, yeah, a catch is looked at different if it's out of bounds than it's like, man, I don't know. That's just one of those things for me. Yeah, I'm glad you call him Dakota. And he got nerve, but it's okay. He feeling himself. He the number one quarterback in the NFL right now. We got number two. But that's gonna be a good battle too, man. I cannot wait. Again, every game this year, Jordan Love have not blinked. He has not flinched. I just want to see him in this moment now. And then again, this is house money. We win, obviously. I'm going crazy. Everybody going nuts, right? But we lose. Hey, we going in the off season. We made the playoffs, but we got to see, and then that's still a nasty taste. As much as we playing with house money, I'm sure when we lose a playoff game, it'll feel nasty because we was right there, especially if we were leading at time. That's cool. But this is an experience that Jordan Love has to have, whether we go on or do anything. So that's why it was so important for us to make the playoffs this year. He just needs to get his feet wet. You've seen how he acts when he starts doing something. He learns it fast, and improves very quickly. He's improved in front of our eyes, just like we're stunned like he's improving so good. You see this kind of improvement year to year, what he's doing. This motherfucker doing it week to week. We got us a gym, y'all. Why not? He's got a little burst in him, man. He's looking like a little Cobby. You know what I'm saying? He looking like a Cobb, bro. He got a little burst, and he gotta work on his catching too. Definitely, definitely. And my boy Ramal, bro, what's up with you anyway? Where you been? But I wasn't trying to down Romeo in that process. I just was saying for him to be not having a Romeo type games as of late shows how good our other guys is. But again, yeah, we love Romeo, and he's going to come in a clutch. He's going to catch him a third down. He's going to catch him a touchdown probably. He got a good connection with J Love in the red zone. So Oh, I'm always say no. I'm always say no to that one. And then again, I don't give a fuck because we've been on the other side. Fail Mary. We've been on the other side of some bullshit. So I don't give a fuck. I'll take it and love it whenever some bullshit happens on the other side and we benefit from it. So hell no, that wasn't no catch. Oh man, when I seen that live, I was like, oh, my heart dropped. Oh, we all should believe that. Hey, I was kind of punking out last week, trying to be all cautious, talking about the Bears because I was freaked out from last year with Detroit. But Brandy was like, nah, I ain't worried. So let's just roll with that, y'all. I ain't worried. We ain't worried about it. Hey, house money. Let's just go out there and play our best game. We got some young cats. They naive. They don't even know what they about to do, man. We got some guys, man. Hey, what you gonna do about Jaden Reed? What you gonna do about Tucker Kraft? What you gonna do about Musgrave? What you gonna do about Aaron Jones? What are you gonna do about AJ Dillon? What are you gonna do about Romeo? What are you gonna do about Christian Watson? It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Bo Melton. It's gonna be a problem. Yeah, and Brandy, I think he might be one of the offense that is actually slept on. Because again, look at who else you got to worry about, Reed and then Aaron Jones. So I think he is going to have him some opportunities out there, Brandy. And then again, it's going to help because he's blocking excellent every play. They don't know when he's going to block or when he's going to go out for a route. So when you do that, like you about to block him, they're like, oh no. And then he just turns it into a route. And then they're like, oh no, again, he's running. So that's one of our gems, Brandy. He even scored on a play like that. So yeah, yeah. But that's how I would like him to run the ball. Now, not like Josh Allen though, because Josh, he just runs people over and he's gonna get hurt one day. I mean, he's a whole 6'5", 6'6", and 240, so he can take the punishment, but he gotta chill out with all that. He gonna get hurt as much as he run, and you can't just run people over, bro. Slide, get on the ground. Definitely. And then it's like they are like experts at certain stuff. Okay. Just imagine Christian Watson, speed demon. We might could hit him on the end around. We don't know. They might go deep with him. We don't know. Or we could hit him for a slant like we did in Philly last year on Jordan Love first game when he came in and score a touchdown. Okay. Jaden Reed, same thing. You could hit him on a sweep. You can hit him down the field. His one-on-one, he has the best percentage with one-on-one catches. When somebody's guarding him, he brings down. He had one of the highest percentages coming out of college, catch percentage with 50-50 balls. So he going to grab one and bring it down. We already know what Romeo's capable of. Like, man, that's going to be tough. And then, okay, you might get him one play. You might get him two plays. But over the course of a game, you got to deal with Wicks and his excellent route running. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with Christian Watson's speed, the two tight ends. Like, are you kidding me? And the both running backs can catch out of the backfield. Fuck it. Even Patrick Taylor can too. Let's give Patrick Taylor some credit, everybody. Unsung hero. Nobody talks about him, thinks about him, but he comes in there, he pass blocks, and he gets a carry or two, you know, and he catches the ball on a swing, you know, on 3rd and 12. Yes, and like you said, take time off the clock. You know, we might want to just get the ball first and just hold on to the ball. We ain't gonna hear no, all right, here we go. We ain't gonna be hearing that a lot if that motherfucker's on a sideline, and Lord, we gonna have to hear that shit so much. Here we go. I'd rather listen to Blue 58, Green 18, like, you know, but here we go. I don't like that cadence. Cam Newton had a good one. Ready. But anyway. That's quarterback shit. But J Love has taken over the Blue 58 and all that. So he passed down from the great Favre to the great Rodgers. We got the same cadence, you know, and that's one of the best ones in the game. You don't know when we're gonna snap the ball. That's how we get so many offside penalties that could potentially turn into a deep pass. It's happened so many times over the years with Favre and Rodgers, and you know, I would love to see Love do that this game. Get one of them motherfuckers to jump off sides and then take a deep shot to motherfucking Christian Watson, man. Please, Christian, you have to play this game. You have to, bro. You have to. Even if you get hurt this game, you have to. Come on. Oh, bro. When I match up with the Bears in Madden, it gets personal. Like, sometimes I be tired and I start a game. I'm like, I shouldn't have started this game. I'm going to lose. I ain't going to give it my all. The Bears come on that come across the screen. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's on. It's on. And I really hate losing to them. So, yeah, I feel you on that one. And, yeah, like we said, Bo Melton's back in the game. We're going to see what they do. But I think we could get them in both. They man in zone. We can get them in both, you know. We got capable corners now with Jair back, and you know, man, wish we had Stokes, but Valentine, and you know, Keyshawn, man, they gotta keep it together. And you know, you talking about Cowboys playing man on defense, obviously, yes. Yeah, he's good at it. It's actually the refs who've been cracking down on it. Like they'll stop it before the play gets going and we can't do the deep ball. They used to really just let us, when that flag goes, even if they hike it, they'll let us finish the play out. But a lot of times they flag it dead. I think the damn NFL probably complained about Rodgers or something because there was one year Rodgers got like 8 touchdowns exactly like that. Scramble drills too. Well, yeah, look, that's why you got to come here and listen to it. Because again, announcers have an obligation to, you know, they got to cover 32 teams, you know, so they ain't gonna know every in and out about the Packers. That's why you come here. But yeah, definitely, man. We got, you know, again, as young as we are, the youngest ever, we got some guys who've been in these moments. Rashawn's been in big games, big moments, you know, just like you said, Preston too, Kenny Clark too, you know, offensive side, not so much, but you know, Aaron Jones, you got to hold on that rock, baby, like for real, for real. Definitely. And look, bro, we playing with house money and we are ahead of time. Like we are ahead of schedule, man. Believe that. Hey, I know this. He the best in the motherfucking North already. How about that? Hey, we got so many arguing points now with this sorry ass other teams in the North. But on that note, I'm gonna end this shit. But see, we got a little critical now on our team too. It ain't all just hunky dory over here. We can criticize and hope our team to get better. So that's what we need to do. J Love need to take care of that ball, become a better runner of the ball when you have it in your hands, and just better ball control. Period. Even from snap, there's been a couple of bad snaps too from Myers to you. So like all that shit needs to be tightened up. It can be helped out by play calling. Matt LaFleur put him in good situations, even though he's throwing off his back foot. He's doing all this amazing stuff. He's never been here before. Guide him well. You know what I'm saying? But, we're going to talk about the game a little later on. But, yeah, we need to improve that. We need to improve the special teams all around, every facet of it. But definitely the kicking, obviously. Like, that's most important. We left a lot of points off the board this year with our kicking play. Like, it started off so great. I thought we were good. I sat down, I relaxed, and then he's just started tripping out. So then I had to, like, now I'm like freaked out. I'm like, what happened? But oh yeah, of course. And Matt LaFleur, what does he have to do to get a coach of the year, right? What does he have to do to get a coach of the year? But haters gonna hate, man. I'd like to thank everybody for coming through. You already know what time it is. Shout out to Ramal Pittman. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for coming through. Zane Strong, of course, holding it down, doing a great job. Brandy Lewis, always. Thank you for coming through. Love when you come through. My boy David, shout out to Mississippi. Niehoff, that is, y'all. Don't forget it. Freddie Roper, thank you for coming through, my nigga, for sure. You already know how I go. You come out here, you good, bro. Hey, we play the Rams, bro, next year. That's in my backyard, bro. I damn near might get in that shit free, bro. I might just walk in there and like, look, I'm the mayor of this motherfucker. Like that game is gonna be incredible. I've been to SoFi already, but clearly not for a Packer game. So to go to SoFi with a Packers game playing in Inglewood, bro, are you fucking kidding me? I'm there. That's fucking historic. That shit is historic for me in my life. So shout out to Ernie Martinez, Mr. Vice President. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Again, I always say if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. John Bainan, of course, thank you for coming through. Thank you for watching the replay. If you do, Blake 22, shout out to you, bro. Everybody hit that like button if you didn't on the way out. And if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Ernie Martinez for sure. Shout out to TR, Love Jones, Pronto P. What's up with you? Thanks for coming through. And I think that's it. And I'm out of here, man. So I'll let y'all tomorrow. Hey, it's time to get serious now, man. Win or go home. Normally after a victory, I do victory Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't start thinking about the opponent till Thursday, but now we got to zero in on this Dallas Cowboy team. So go do y'all hunting. Go look at their channels and what the fuck they got going on and how they feeling about shit. So we need to see how we're gonna take this team down. We got to do it to Big Mike. It's only right. It's only history, And J Love has surpassed Rodgers in pretty much everything. He took care of the Chicago problem this year. He's 2-0 against Chicago. Split against Minnesota, split against Detroit. Like who really runs the North, man? Best quarterback in the North. As far as his numbers, and it shall continue. But I'm out of here, y'all, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Thanks.